Okay, folks, here we are. It's I don't know. It's about the 25th, 26th of July. So I've got about 50 chrysalis up here. A few cats left that haven't hung yet, so you can see. Yeah, I got a little milkweed left in here. Now this is what the hatchery looks like before you add anything that's alive to it. So you drill 1/2-inch holes, maybe about 6 or 8 of them in there, and fill it completely full of water. That's where you're going to put your stems, and then of course I fold these hatcheries. They'll fold up into a little circle, and if I do a generation in there, then I'll soak that in a 10% bleach solution. Actually, I'll soak it right inside this little tub full of water. Now, of course, I got another group here of another 50 that are growing. The best thing that this little pop-up does is it keeps all the frass or the butterfly poop. It keeps kind of all in one area so that we don't really create a mess doing this. There's no use creating a big mess doing butterflies. And you can see there's lots of butterflies on this. More eggs that are hatched. Caterpillars, and I don't know, there's probably another 40, 50. So the reason I'm showing you this is so you kind of get an idea what the thing looks like. You go to CraigTheButterflyMan.com, and there's actually the UPC codes for this tub and this pop-up, which together cost you about $12. You go pick them up at your Walmart. Always remember the milkweed. When you're handling milkweed, wash your hands after you're done so you don't rub your eyes, because it kind of irritate your eyes and stuff. The milk in there, the poisonous sap, so to speak, is kind of burns your eyes a little bit. Something you want to wash off. So these will be out here not very long. Maybe another week. Most of these will be in flight stage, and in about another week these will all be hanging in this stage. So, and you always just go out and you just cut yourself some stalks of common milkweed, and it's growing in the Midwest, in the Northeast. It's growing wild everywhere. Between about the middle of May it comes up, and heck, it's still growing in the middle of September. Of course, you won't be raising butterflies if you're in the Northeast then, because I wouldn't be able to get to Mexico to overwinter. I got some extra here. I go out and cut it, and I put it in a 5-gallon bucket, fill that half full of water, and it'll stay in there for a long time. Stay good, hydrated. So this is really, it's kind of a pretty easy process. Here's some more. It's a pretty easy process doing this like this. It doesn't cost much. Now, if you need to if you don't wild catch a female, of course you can look up Association for Butterflies, and there's people that'll send you caterpillars. One lady I know is Wings of Enchantment. Her name's Tasha, T-A-T-I-A. She's got caterpillars. Call around, get your caterpillars, or you can get a female that's bred. The problem with that, of course, is it costs money to ship. Most all the time, it's at least $40 to ship whatever you get. So go in with a friend. Heck, get some friends to get some of these. Invest a few bucks. And heck, you can get 100 caterpillars for, I think it's $75 from Tasha, and then $40. That's $120, $115 or something, and then you split that up 3 ways. It's not so much, and you can each raise 30. And try this out. It's fun. There's tens of thousands of people doing it in the country already, and a lot of different ways. This is something I found is pretty easy. And it's growing. A lot of people are getting involved every season. A lot more every season are getting involved in raising monarch butterflies, because it really does help the population, especially if you do them the first generation in the Midwest, because they start multiplying. You know, you raise and release 100 butterflies. By the time that generation starts going to Mexico, the third generation after that, you've been responsible for about 600 butterflies going to Mexico. You know, as near as we can figure. That's just an estimate, of course. But first generation multiplies quite a bit because there's 2 more generations. So I'm going to get off this right now. This is getting a little long, this little part, and I'll probably add some more. Remember, this is on Craig the Butterfly Man Raising Monarch Butterflies. It's a playlist. So if you put that in your YouTube search, Craig the Butterfly Man Raising Monarch Butterflies playlist, you get all these videos. And now I've got a little something different that I probably forgot to tell you on one video, and I put it on the other. This is Craig the Butterfly Man over and out. Thank you.